Hey guys, it's Auburn Forest song, The Mormon Mystic. So I thought I would come on here and talk about the thing with Dee. I'm going for a little walk. I thought it'd be kind of appropriate to be out in nature during the Samhain season. Just kind of immerse myself in nature. I hope you can hear me. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. I'm gonna warn you now that I've been crying all day, so I might cry in this video. I'm going to try not to, so that way you can hear me and everything. But yeah, I just gotta keep it real, you know? That's what this channel's all about, and that's what I said I would be, and I think it would be even more disrespectful, especially since this video is supposed to be about Dee, to not be honest when that's all she ever wanted us to be, was to speak our truth and to be our truest self and to express our emotions as we feel them. Leave it to her to leave around Samhain, right? The witch is forever in, right? Another reason why I wanted to record this while outside is because I was reviewing some of her old videos. The one that started it all for me anyway was Is Wicca Right For You? Probably was the same for a lot of you guys. And then I watched the 9-year anniversary, and she talked about in the anniversary one how she wanted to like share her backyard and stuff, and she never did. There's a lot of things that she can get to. There's a lot more, in my opinion, that she did do, but there are a lot of things that she felt were important that she didn't get to do. And I'm trying to use that in a positive light to kind of encourage me to not let that happen. And so I decided I'd kind of let the background be an ever-changing one to kind of represent the ever-changing seasons of our lives, and to represent that life isn't forever, and that, you know, one of the things she talks about is how, you know, change is good, and how it is proof of growth. And while it may not look like anything is growing, it's more in the sense of preparation for growth, which is basically growing. And also change. So I wanted to film outside, so that way you guys could see what it looks like. Hey, kitty. I always bless kitties with kisses of love and protection. You know, whenever I say, or any animal for that matter, but especially the black ones, because we get a lot of black cats that are strays. I guess there's a lot of stereotypical superstitious people here. Whatever. So I am being careful, I promise. I'm looking both ways before I cross the street. But another reason why I wanted to film the outside is because I'm gonna be moving from here after. Ooh, gosh, that startled me. I don't know if you can see it. You see the skull on their door? Probably not. But that was different. That wasn't there before, so I just kind of saw this. It's like a very light gray, or dark gray. Maybe it's dark gray. I don't know. It doesn't contrast very well with the background, which is black, is what I'm trying to say. And so it kind of startled me. I was like, oh, I didn't expect to see that there. But anyway, I'm not going to be here but more than a week after my boot camp, and I'm going to be moving, so you guys won't see this. So it's kind of like a documentation of the last autumn that I'll get to experience here, and I want to share it with you guys for the sake of sharing, and you know, in honor of Dee. You know, this is, a lot of people like to say that Samhain is the season of the witch. So, like I said, for her, the witch is always in, right? Anyway, I kind of wanted to come on here and, I guess, in support, and to kind of speak my truth, and maybe hopefully get something that is understandable and sounds supportive and encouraging. But you know, I just didn't feel it was right to not come on here and say something, honestly, because I know that on my last channel I said how she was a big influencer of pretty much everything that you guys see right now, honestly. When I was like, I think I was 13, I don't know, I was a preteen basically, somewhere between the 11 and 13 years. I'm almost positive I was 13. Maybe 14. 13 or 14, one of those. And I remember I had just decided that I was, you know, gonna leave Christianity. At this point, I thought I was homosexual, which I've later come to find out that I'm not. It's just a different expression of masculinity, and that's another topic for a different day. But at that time, I thought I was, and that's what everyone was telling me that I was. And, you know, reading about what the Bible says about it, which that's another topic for a different day too, because it's not actually true. But anyway, long story short, I decided that it wasn't for me anymore, and that it was causing, at that time I was still going through suicidal depression. So I realized then that it was encouraging and making me feel less worthy and really crappy, basically. So I decided that I just needed to let it go for my well-being. And I was like, well, great, now what? And the first thing that came to mind was Charmed. I was like, really? After praying to the universe, God, whatever you are, you just answer with Charmed. That's your answer. And I remember getting so angry. And I don't know if it was that day or what. Do you hear the birds? Anyway, I got so angry, and like I said, I don't remember if it was that day or a day after or whatever, but I eventually looked up Charmed, like what religion is Charmed or whatever, where they practice on Charm or whatever, and it said Wicca, and I was like, well, actually, I didn't even pronounce it right. I said Wicca. And so I'm over here saying, well, what the heck is Wicca? And so I look it up, and I guess that was a rabbit. So I look it up, and the first thing I see is this lady with like blue-black hair in a well-lit room, and she just looks really nice and friendly, and she's making a funny face because, you know, I guess there weren't thumbnails at that point, or she didn't make any, so there's just this weird looking face on this lady's face. And I was like, and it said, is Wicca right for you? I was like, I don't know, is it? And so I clicked on it, and that was the very first YouTube video I had ever watched. I think ever, or at least that I purposely clicked on. It might have even been the first one that I ever watched, period. And so she was the first YouTuber, first pagan, first witch, first all of that. And she just taught me that, no, magic isn't like on Charmed or on television, but that doesn't mean that magic isn't real. And she was the first person that had come into my life to tell me that you're not just seeing imaginary friends, like you do see fairy folk, there are spirits, there are these vibrational frequencies and things that happen. And she she got me at the last of my time, when pretty much the only thing in my childhood that brought me happiness was left. Basically what I'm saying is, had I not come across her video, I would not be a witch. I would have gone to my grave not being all of who I am. She helped save and find me, and I never got to thank her, actually. I don't even know why I didn't even bother to make a video. It kind of seems lazy now. And I guess that's another reason why I wanted to make one. To not let another day go by without putting out there, thank you for helping me find out who I am and find my truth and encourage me to speak my truth and live my truth daily. Because I was at a really bad place. It was one of the climaxes of my suicidal depression, actually. And the thing that felt so true and brought me joy was little by little being squashed away by people trying to speak reason to me, or whatever. I'm gonna go this way. And it was just, oh, they're turning, so then I'll just go that way. The one thing that was who I was like getting squashed away little by little, with people trying to tell me how they're not really there is no magic. I think it's about to rain. But yeah, and she helped preserve that and cultivate it, and basically it was at an ember when she caught it, she helped the fire get rekindled. And I need to say that, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm really supposed to say on here, but I just really felt compelled to come on here and say something. And I don't know if she's gonna see this in spirit or what, but thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for embracing change and sharing your changes as they're happening. And, you know, there was something that she said, I don't remember the full quote, but she said, love is like accepting everything. And at one point she says, embracing the fuck. And it's just like, I think this is that fuck that she's talking about, because it really sucks. It just sucks dirty, sweaty balls right now, honestly. I mean, it's a crucial part of life, and you know what I mean, but it's just like, it's not fair. I remember when I got the message from Flora, she messaged me on Instagram saying, did you hear what happened to Dee? And then I didn't even finish reading that sentence before I just had this, I guess, I don't even know what to describe it. It was just this massive heaviness just fall on my heart. I was like, oh my fucking God, and God is what happened. And now it was like, hold on. Okay. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. I don't know. But there was just this heaviness that fell, and I tried to like brush it away. I was like, oh, you're just thinking negatively. Why are you thinking so negatively? Maybe she finally got to open her shop that she was talking about. Or maybe she's just going through a hard time right now. And, you know, Flora's trying to let me know so we can kind of build up from the spiritual community, love and light, to send her way, right? To kind of help her through a hard time. Don't think so negatively. But I think intuitively I knew that there was something really wrong. Or maybe not wrong, but unpleasant. And I just didn't want to admit it. And I said, no, what happened? there was no response. So I just surfed through Instagram and started reading April's post and all these other people that posted saying R.I.P. I'm like, what do you mean R.I.P.? She can't die. No, that's not true. And so I went on Facebook, and then I was seeing posts from Tequila, and from Dee's sister confirming that it's true. And I got so angry. And then there was the article which gave, impersonal facts that further prove that it's true, saying her real name and her age and the area that the accident happened in, which is where she was living. And I was just like, are you kidding me? Really? Really? A car accident? That just doesn't sound right. She's too magical for that. But I think one of the things that we need to remember, and pardon me if I get a little too Christian for you, but it's even reiterated in scripture, probably in Buddhism and a bunch of other belief systems, about humility. And I think that's what death does for us. Hold on. This might not have been a good idea. Anyway, I just paused it for a minute so that way you weren't getting blared out with the train. I think death is supposed to kind of remind us of not just our mortality, but the importance of being humble and not putting people on pedestals. And hold on. And just, making sure that you're being your best person and living your life to the fullest. And I think that's what I'm going to take from this. I don't want to... It's not that I don't want to die, and it's not that I'm looking forward to dying either, but it's more that I don't want to die with unfinished business, I guess. And I don't know if that's ever really possible. Maybe there'll always be something, but maybe die with the least amount of unfinished business. Maybe that's the best way to put it. And it's just it just seems really unfair, honestly, because she was really trying to, I don't want to say get her life together, like her life was in shambles, because that's not what I'm trying to say, but it seemed like she was trying to, I don't know, maybe settle down, or, I don't know, let me just touch upon the specifics, because I don't really know the entirety of the situation. But I know that she was trying to start her business, and that was something that she was really passionate about, and she didn't get to do it, and that bothers me. And I don't know if it bothers me for her, or it just bothers me, period, but it bothers me. And that's what I'm saying when I'm saying that it's unfair, and how I don't want that type of unfinished business. Because it's just, I don't know, it's like she didn't get to fulfill her purpose, I guess, or whatever. Or maybe she did, and that's why she left now. But I don't know, it's one of the kind of funny things that I remember her saying is the number, I think it was in her anniversary video with the Wicca, about the Wicca one. She said how the number 11 seems to bless her or haunt her. And if you add the digits to the age that she died at, 38, you get the number 11. And it's just those things, dying around Samhain, and that acknowledgement of the number 11 repeating itself within her life, and then being the actual numerical vibration that she dies at. And it's just like, I don't know, it just seems like she will forever be the witch. I don't know. I think I kind of lost my track. I don't feel my head's on straight. Maybe this wasn't the best idea with all the loud interruptions, but it's definitely, oh my gosh, there's just, everybody's out today. It's like, I don't know, maybe I should have filmed this inside, but I don't know. Maybe this is all about embracing the change and the diversity and the immersing yourself in life, is that she talked about too. I don't know. I feel like I'm saying I don't know way too much than this video deserves, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to say, honestly. I don't know if there's any more to say. But I know that I'm gonna have to, I know what I really want to do. What I really want to do is be more active in this community, because honestly, you guys have felt more like family than anyone. Starting with Dee, of course. And I think with her being gone, it just really pushes me to want to overcome my trust issues, which is one of the reasons why I kind of hold back from getting close with anyone, let alone sharing personal things. And I know that kind of sounds contradictory, because I say how I love to share and all that stuff, but you know, everything holds some sort of learning experience. And you know, it's like what Owlvine said in her videos, that there will be, in Tiptoe's videos, there will always be some legacy and perpetual learning that can go on, or something of those natures. I don't feel like I'm my best self right now, or coherent self, or whatever it is, but I think you still understand what I'm saying. If not, then you can probably understand why. I'll admit, I've never felt this type of pain. And I don't even know why I am so upset about it, honestly, because I didn't know her personally, and it's not like she was family. So I'm not quite sure why it affects me as if it was a family member. But it does. And I'm going to honor that somehow. I don't know how, but maybe just voicing it is enough. But the last time I felt like this, where somebody's death felt like I lost myself, was when I was 9 and my grandmother died. And that was 13 years ago. I think, if I did the math right. Maybe 14 years ago. I didn't do it right, but anyway, and it's just, I don't know, I think I lost my train of thought, but basically, I want to cross the road real quick. It's really hard, this one's hard, I'm not gonna lie, and it's, I did not know how long I was recording this video, my goodness. There's a lot of rambling, and I feel like I keep losing my train of thought, but I don't know. She was a really special person, and she gave lots of wisdom, and thank you. And I hope that your family is able to heal from this as swiftly as, you know, humanly possible. And later on tonight, or probably when I get home, I'm almost there now, I'm going to do my blessings for the departed soul that I normally do when someone passes. And I'll definitely be having the family and the whole community that is in my prayers of light. had to watch because there was a few crossroads, but yeah, so thank you, Dee, for all that you've done for us for the 11 years that you've been on YouTube. I think it was 11. Let's see, 2016, oh wait, actually she was on, well, hold on, 2017 was the last year that she made a video, or there was a video in 2017, so I think it was actually 11 years that she had videos posted on there, but gotta love life, don't ya? Trying to make a solemn video and you got all this life going on. You're talking about death, yet there's all this life going on. It's just proof that the world doesn't stop around you, and that the world doesn't revolve around you, and no matter how special you are, you don't touch the lives of the world, I guess. I don't know. You touched my world, Dee. Let me just put it like that. And you touched a lot of our worlds and hearts on this community, on YouTube land, as a lot of people like to say. I think one of the biggest things I'm going to miss is, besides her randomness and her smiles, is her saying, "Hey, tubies." I remember the first time that thought came in my head when I was watching her videos. I think it was actually when I was watching the first one today, the one that is Wicco Right For You, and it says, and she says, "Hey, tubies," and I'm just like, I just like started crying, and I just had to pause the video because I was like, I just can't. Yeah. Yeah, there's somebody over there. It's just a little awkward, not gonna lie, when you're getting all sad, and then somebody just looks at you and it's just like, yeah, well, this isn't entertainment, I promise, this is actual feelings. So, I don't know, I'm almost home. I don't know why, because there's no internet access at home, so whatever, I'm gonna have to walk, though I don't have to, but I want to upload this today, and I'm probably gonna have to end this soon, because I don't know when it's gonna cut out on me, but I really wanted to share this season and what it's like before it's gone, and I might upload some more videos that I have pre-recorded, and I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I might upload some more of the videos that I have pre-recorded, and I definitely want to upload this one today, and yeah, so I don't know, just live your life to the fullest, you know? I guess after 30 minutes we're finally getting to a meaningful, well, the whole thing is supposed to be meaningful, but I guess we get to a more coherent part of this message, and it's like, live your life to the fullest and fight back, I guess. You know, if there are people in your life holding you back from what you feel called to do and making it difficult for you to live your life and live your truth, fight back. Don't accept no when you're supposed to do something, or you feel you're supposed to do something. You feel spiritually called to do something, and you have people in your life, like I still have one right now, but I'll admit their power has been pretty weakened. It's not really doing much to me anymore, but just fight back. Don't accept no for an answer. And actually they're home right now, and I really want to upload this today, so I'm gonna go to the library. But fight back, live your truth, speak your truth daily. Don't be ashamed to be yourself. Love you, Dee. Love you, YouTube.